Hello everyone, welcome to my channel where we talk about beauty treatments, anti-aging, microneedling, radio frequency, makeup tutorials, hairstyling, and wellness and fitness, and everything that pertains to a healthy, happy lifestyle. And if you are here, I want to thank you for joining me on my journey. Hello everyone. So I hope that you're having a good day today. And now it is time for my routinely twice a week radio frequency treatment that I would like to share and participate with you. And so I just wanted to say that to just kind of tell you that radio frequency helps with skin tightening, and a lot of times, you know, it's focused on the lower face for the jowls and tightening up in the neck and the chest, or in the neck and the jowl area. And so what it does is it creates, it heats up the inner layers of your skin into the dermis, and creates little micro injuries in which, when they heal, it produces more collagen. And so it is something that you have to continue and do regularly. And so the type that I'm using is the Newa, and it is the plug-in type. So we're going to start by plugging it in. And then it has a button on the side that's either a 1 or a 2. You can start out with a 1 if you're sensitive. I always do the 2, so I'm going to put it on the 2. And then to start, you're going to press this little button, and when it turns green is when it's heating the inner layers. And so I'm going to start with this section right here. And what I do is I spread the gel on real good first. And then I start with little small circles to get it warmed up. And in previous videos, I talked about that I would update you on if I thought that I've seen any type of improvement. And I want to say that I am seeing an improvement. It's gradual. It's not going to happen overnight, but any improvement is worth it. And when you start out, you know, you start out with this and you do it like for 2 to 3 weeks every day. And then you go into a maintenance phase of where you do it twice a week. And I'm sharing with you, I'm coming on and sharing with you when I'm doing my maintenance. So if you do the little smaller circles, it heats up faster. And what it will do is what I like about this Newa is that it'll vibrate and let you know when to go to the next section. So it's really easy. So if you are new, I want to thank you. And if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe and follow me. I'm on Rumble too, so you can follow me there too if you want. And then if you've already subscribed, I want to thank you, and I want to let you know that I really appreciate you. And I hope you'll keep coming back and joining me as I rejuvenate my jowls. Okay, so it vibrated, so I will go to this section and put the gel on. Be sure and always remember to push the button. Sometimes I've forgotten and then I'm sitting there doing a whole thing and it doesn't beep. So you spread it real good. I do a little extra care right there in the lip lines, the upper lip lines. I hate those. Need to work on them. And then I do the marionette lines too. And then up here, I like to get up there in the top, and because that's where it lifts. And so if you have anything that you want to say or any suggestions, just put it in the comments. I'm totally open and really, really encourage your participation. I'm new to YouTube, and so one of my set goals is I'd like to go live so I can interact with you while I'm doing these treatments. And so, you know, you have to have so many subscribers in order to go live. So hopefully I'll get some new subscribers and be able to interact with you guys. But so far, I just want to say that the subscribers that I do have are wonderful. And have been very positive and supportive. And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for that. It means a lot to me. So I'll continue to get on here and do my radio frequency with you, and my gua sha and my microneedling. And so if you're interested and you want to join me, okay, it vibrated. And what I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue with this is because I really enjoy doing this with you. Okay, push the button and spread it. And I don't know if any of you have, or you know, the same kind of issues with the upper line or but I have wrinkles right here, and I'm getting them in my temples and certain areas that I have to focus on. If you're getting any improvements from the treatments, please leave it in the comments. I love to hear positive things too. You can see where it's green. It means it's getting into the deeper layers. What I like about the Newa and why I chose to buy the Newa is that it has that safety mechanism that actually won't allow it to burn and melt fat. You won't lose any of your fat volume in your face with this, because it only, when it gets to a certain heat, it has a built-in mechanism that turns off, or that doesn't allow it to burn the fat. So that's what I like about it. I felt safe to go with that. I have a very thin face anyway, and then with aging, as we age, we lose our fat volume in our face. So with me having a thin face to begin with, and then the aging, I can't afford to lose any fat in my face. Except for right here where that jowl is. Wouldn't mind losing that one. And I focus on that sometimes too when I'm doing this. When I'm doing my microneedling, same thing. I really, I go a little deeper with the microneedling right there where that is. So I can tighten that up. Yeah, like I was saying, I look forward to getting on here and doing this with you. Okay, so it vibrated, so I'll put some more gel on. And then push the button and smooth it on. Start out with the small little circles. I am pretty sure, you know, I'm not a specialist or a pro at any of this, but I'm pretty sure that you can use, that you don't have to use the gel if you run out that comes with this, that you can use an ultrasound gel. And some people, I've read some places on my research that you can use aloe vera too. Because I know that one that comes with it can be really expensive. And I'm on a tight budget, so I'm going to have to, you know, I have to do what I have to do. And so I just kind of wanted to throw that out there for you in case you have the same struggle, is that if you do your own research, but make sure you do your own research. If you do your own research, you may find out that you can use ultrasound gel. Yeah, I started out in some of my videos, in my previous videos, and I said I was going to use the gel that came with it because I felt more comfortable with that. But then, price-wise, I just don't know if I can. So I just thought I'd share that with you and let you know that I had to do my own research and figure out, you know, another alternative. I'm going to focus again on that jowl and that fat pad right there. So I hope that your summer is going well. It's pretty hot, so I'm doing my treatments in the mornings. The heat is just hiking up. I live up in a mountain area, in a small little town. It snows in the winter, and it's pretty hot in the summertime. There's pretty dramatic seasons, nothing in between. And I'm in my room that I do my recording in, and I do notice that the background is kind of dark. I have the window open. I have no idea why, because I do have the light coming in. It's light out, so I just haven't been able to figure that one out. But hopefully you can see me good. Okay, so it vibrated again. And so now we're going to go on to this lower part, and then when I'm done with that, we'll go on to the neck. Okay, so you push the button. One time I was doing a video and I was working on my neck for the longest time and it didn't vibrate. And I realized that I didn't push the button. So it's so important to push that button. Yep, I really like to focus under here, where that tends to sag. And then I do the little circles so that it really heats up. So one thing that you need to be careful for with the radio frequency is that you always have to keep it moving, because if you hold it, will burn if you hold it in one spot too long. You got to keep it moving if you don't want to get burned. And my hair is still wet, just letting you know, because I jumped out of the shower with my face all washed and clean and ready to do this with you. So if you hadn't been doing any of your beauty treatments, because I had spent 3 years after 3 major surgeries and a neck surgery, and you can see right here the scar when I always see it in these videos when I'm working on my neck. If I spent 3 years where the last thing on my mind was how I looked or anti-aging. But what I want to say is that it's never too late to start back up again. Okay, it beeped. It's never too late to start back up again, and your skin will rejuvenate, and the collagen you can get back what you lost. I totally firmly believe that. Because I believe that my skin has been making a comeback. It really showed when I spent that 3 years. I was looking pretty rough. And when I started back up on this, my skin it came back. And it didn't take long. It just, it's almost like it has memory or something. It just came back. Push the button. And now we'll do the neck, and we will protect the thyroid. Don't ever go on the thyroid. Now this Newa does not say on there that whether you can do it, it does not mention the neck. So do your own research again. I'm doing my neck with it. My neck really needs it too, because I noticed that after the spine surgery, when they had to go through the front of my neck, my skin is really loose on my neck. Now I always kind of look over to make sure that's green after I had that incident where I was filming and didn't push the button. It's green. I just did a cosmetic microneedling yesterday with the derma roller. You can do, when you do cosmetic, which is, you know, like anything below 0.5, you can do other treatments afterwards. Unlike when you do medical microneedling where you know, 0.5 and 0.75 and up, you should, you know, you should take time, at least a week or two in between treatments for that. But yeah, if you're interested also in microneedling, you can subscribe and hop on over to my channel and you'll be notified of whenever I do those treatments. I'll be doing a medical microneedling in a week from, you know, next Saturday, in a little less than a week from now. It'll be time. I do it every month. Try to get behind, a little bit behind your neck too, because that will pull up the skin too. Because my hair is still wet, I have to kind of move my hair out of the way. I don't want to get gel in my hair. My fresh, clean hair. Yeah, I just put my hand there to protect from the thyroid so that I don't slip over into it. And I don't know if it makes any difference or not, but I take thyroid medicine. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. I've been having to take, oops, it vibrated. I've been having to take thyroid medicine for years, so I don't want to mess with my thyroid. Okay, so we are done, and I take a Q-tip and I clean all the gel out of it and I put it away, and so I will be back with my hair done and my makeup on to show you the end result. And I thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in a little bit. Hello everyone, I am back with my makeup done and my hair pinned up because it's hot, so it's going to be pinned up for today. And what I wanted, you know, there's something I wanted to talk about today. And you know, a lot of times that when I'm doing my videos for microneedling and radio frequency and gua sha and a lot of my anti-aging videos, I talk about wrinkles. I talk about my wrinkles here and then the wrinkles I'm developing in my temples and frownies and lip lines. And so what I wanted to say is that, you know, my skin, since I started doing all my anti-aging treatments, my skin is responding beautifully and my skin feels healthier than it ever has. And so the health of my skin is wonderful. And I think that's what matters when we're doing anti-aging and when we're taking really good care and nourishing our skin, is the health of our skin. Because the point that I want to get across is that sometimes some of the most beautiful people that I have seen have wrinkles. And we get wrinkles as we get older. Does it take from who we are? Does it take our beauty away? I don't think so. I think that that you are beautiful with all your wrinkles. And so that's the point that I wanted to get across, is that it's okay in the aging process to have wrinkles, and it doesn't mean you're not beautiful, and it doesn't mean your skin isn't healthy and glowing. And so I think that the focus too should be on also the health of our skin. And then, wrinkles will be minimized as we have healthier skin and even reduced. But I think, I guess I wanted to get on here and clarify that because we are all going through the aging process and we're going to get wrinkles. And, and it's inevitable. And we can fight it and we can do all the skin treatments, and that's wonderful. And, and then you can look like years younger than your age by doing these treatments. But we can't stop the aging process, and we will get wrinkles. And so what I want to say is learn to love yourself and know that having wrinkles does not make you not beautiful. You are beautiful with your wrinkles. And so that's what I wanted to say for today. And I hope that you have a good day, and I will see you in the next video. And please subscribe and follow if you want to see more and be notified. And I'll see you in the next video.